Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome back. Is it working this time? I do not know. Let's find out, shall we though? It should be ready to go. If it's not, then I'm just talking to nobody. But we've only got one thing to find out here. Let's see. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Beautiful. Alright, well, apparently we are working. So, if you're there and you're in the chat, say something so I can see it. Otherwise, I have no idea. That's the beauty right now. A second ago I had everything working perfectly. And now it all just hit the crapper. So, thanks Brooksy for the heads up there. Let's see. Still nothing popping up on my screen. This is weird. Anywho, welcome to Two Beer Gaming. I am TF Banana, and today we are playing some Panzer Dragoon, the remake. We're checking this one out on Google Stadia. If you've been to our website, you saw a review written by the one, the only, the Flamey. I believe he covered it on Xbox, but if you listen to him, he might have covered it on a Neo Geo Pocket, or I don't know. Maybe even a Turbo Duo. I'm just messing with you. This one first came out on SEGA CD quite a ways back, actually. I was not quite a ripe banana then. But what I said, if you watched our podcast, The Beard Room, on YouTube, you can check that out, since you know you're probably already on the YouTube page if you're watching this live. That while this is obviously not an incredibly beautiful game to look at, my personal thought was it really reminded me of how beautiful I thought it was then. Because, you know, even then, it was ugly. You know, it was the rudimentary polygon graphics that they're blocky and gross and washed out and all that jazz. But there was still something beautiful about it, being 3D and how graceful everything moved. And I really feel that they were able to do that again. So, good job. I think it was forever entertainment. I'm really capturing that. But yeah, the important thing here is, like I said right from the jump, I was trying to run this puppy on the Google Stadia while running a stream to see what happens. And we had a couple little frame rate chugs, as you hear my puppy in the background going nuts. Our neighbor just got a new dog, and well, not a lot I can do at the moment. I feel like I got some soundproofing, get my own studio, I don't know, something to keep the dog nice and quiet, but can't be too upset. Can't be too upset. So let me know if anybody can actually hear anything out there, as I went to go grab my mouse and ended up with nothing. So I'll just hang out there for, well, now I gotta dodge before I can check on if this is actually going out to anybody. Now I'm talking to the wind. There we go, message sent. Time to do some work. These old sweeping vistas and landscapes are just beautiful still. Everything seems so dead and lifeless now, but still some charm to it. Definitely some charm to it. Sounds fantastic. Nice rewarding thuds. I didn't see that one. Good. Take care of these. So if you, like I was starting to say, if, you know, I brought this up on the Beard Room a couple episodes back, and another thing that I had mentioned was that the spiritual successor to this one was, come on now, Crimson Dragon, which was right around launch, if not launch, for the Xbox One. And I dug it out and started playing it a little bit, right when we got word that I was going to get a hold of this one. Just kind of do a side-by-side, and I'll be honest, this is a better game. It's a lot more simplistic, definitely. But I really think that they tried to kind of overcomplicate things, get a little too fancy with Crimson Dragon. Lost a lot of the soul, just the simplicity of it. Alright, let's go. Like that. Still got nothing popping up on my screen over here. It's cycling as if it's trying to start a stream. Come on. Back to it. Dealing with these messes. Done playing games, I guess. Just take this bad boy down. You gonna let me know out there what SEGA CDs games do you remember playing that you wouldn't mind seeing? Because I know we got Double Switch, we got Night Trap, we got the remake of this. What would you like to see come out? I, for one, would like to see a, was it Project Sylphid? Or was it just called Sylphid? I don't remember, on Sega CD. That one, I remember being a lot of fun, but, you know, rose-tinted glasses and all can be deceptive. That is weird that I got nothing. That is crazy. Alright, let me jump over here real quick. Don't mind. Deal with it. Deal with it, deal with it. Alright, well. Alright. It looks like it's going through on that one. But over here, I got nothing. Alright, well, I'll just keep it going then. I'll just trust that it's working and I can't see anything. Alright. All ships prepare for battle. Inform your entries. But yeah, Project Sylphid was it was a shmup, but I don't have the best memory of it. I want to say it was slightly isometric, but they were working with 3D polygons. I don't know. I just remember it's pretty awesome. 'Cause you dealt with, that was the first time you had kind of rendered shrapnel when you blow ships up, and yeah, I just remember having a lot of fun with that. But I will tell you, I'm certainly surprised we haven't seen Sewer Shark show up. You like all those S's? I had to do it. I know it's a rookie mistake or all these other. I had to do it just to be a jackass. Sewer Shark was, it was a terrible game, but it was terrible fun. Kind of the way Night Trap is. Oh, we are not in Dune, are we? Want to do a rail shooter in Dune universe would be pretty cool, huh? I'm sitting there saying that somebody's probably sitting there going, there it is! That's... There you are. I see you hiding. Don't try to get sneaky. Alright. Oh, that's me looking down. Chat. That's what happens when I try to multitask. That was quick. That was luck. Still something satisfying about just simply just locking on and keeping going. It's such a fun game and such a it's just a genre that's kind of gone. You know, there's a ton of garbage ones that were out there. Easy shovelware. When done right, it's just a lot of fun. Just old school arcade, just fun. Not worried about the super deep, in-depth story and character arcs and this, that, and the other. Just fun. Let's just get back to gaming fun. We got a lot of that this generation with the rise of the indies, so I'm pretty excited to start seeing remakes of some of these games. They're a little more outlandish, because again, you just don't see... These aren't being pushed by the big developers anymore, you know? Back in the day, SEGA would push big things like this. Now it's about IPs, and there goes that dog. I warned you. I did. Nothing back there. Let's go. Yowzers. Come on. Let's go. Get nice and colorful. Oh, getting hectic now, huh? Okay. So far, I have to say the Stadia's doing just fine. I don't know if that's more telling of Stadia, or do you want to say that's my ISP? You know, I reviewed it when it first dropped, and I said I really didn't have a problem with it, because I've not had any issues with latency, lag. You know, I've seen a few hiccups here and there with this, but I'm willing to say it's just because I'm also streaming on top of it myself. But yeah, no, at the end of the day though, that there's no value in the Stadia, that's the problem. We've got a service, but we don't have a value. Even the Stadia Pro, just getting the free games a month, there's no value there, because there's still no other benefit. You, at the end of the day, don't own anything. So you're paying for bandwidth, ultimately twice, is what I would say, because, you know, if you don't have unlimited, you're having to pay for the overages, you're having to pay to upgrade to go to a higher cap, and then you're paying them so that you can buy games that you don't own, and yeah, there's just no value. If they went, I hate to say it because it's beating a dead horse, but if they went the Microsoft Game Pass route where you had 100 games that you had access to, but I don't know how they're going to do it without outright buying licenses from people, or buying old IPs, bringing them back. But there's just no value there right now. xCloud, there's a lot of value there, but I have had a lot of latency issues with it. Yes, you are very impressed. I can tell by the way you've approached me after combat. Alright. This is still acting like a jackhole. I apologize for that, but I still thank you for coming and checking us out. Let me see what I can find over here while we let those run up. You have to let me know, let me know. Let's see, I don't want that. Nope. Yeah, we definitely want to go to the next episode. There's 2 videos. Have and delete. Haha, there we go. See how that does. Because I wouldn't know these things, since again, I can't see crap right now. When we ran a test just prior to this, everything was running so beautiful after we figured out what the problem was. But now, not so much. Because that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. What are you trying to say? Buttes. Alright, thank you for that one, Surreal. Meanwhile, I'll just try to stay alive. Come on. You'll have to do better than that, sir. Alright, so, you have to also let me know how my sounds are out there. Because if, you know, last time I had everything working, everything was seamless. It's beautiful. Right now I have no idea. Oh no, there you go. Trying to hide on me. Alright, clear that out. Let's go. Come on. Clear this up. Too far for that one, huh? Wouldn't mind seeing them take a stab at doing like the old Star Wars arcade game. That old rail shooter. Just kind of touch that one up and just kind of whiz around in that. That'd be some fun. You heard it here third. Because I'm sure it was nowhere near first. Thought I had marked those. Guess not. I will certainly deal with that, though. You have to let me know what you think of, what's it look like out there? How's Panzer Dragoon Remake looking, running on the Stadia, being streamed? A lot of clouds going on. We've got the YouTube cloud, we've got Stadia, but I guess it's all running within the same one, so maybe that's why it's, you know what, I wasn't thinking about they optimized it. That's what happens when I just jump in and start talking and not think. So it's always important to think before you speak. Certainly not a lot of that going around. Because there are some dumb folks. But hey, who am I? Youse. There we go. Alright. There you are. I'm not playing games with you guys and your flaming barrels. You guys are annoying. One part of this I have to say annoyed the piss out of me back in the day. For some reason that section was just too much. It's just annoying with those barrels. I didn't have a whole grasp on shoulder buttons hardly, honestly. So you think about it, even on Super Nintendo, you weren't using it to rotate the camera that often. was more of an action button. Alright, buddy. We're trying to prevent Voltron from forming up. Well, I guess we're not preventing it so much as dealing with it now. Let's go. Oh, there's some drop. Alright. Glad I still remembered how to do that. Oop. Where'd you go? There you are. Jumping off screen on me. There's some more drop. Have to let me know how ugly that looks when it drops. It looks real bad on this end. There we go. Nope. Alright, come on. A little bit more. We gotcha, we gotcha, we gotcha. There we go. Beautiful. Come on, buddy. What am I forgetting? You just want to get fully rocked out. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, come on now. Alright. Another one down. Just blasting right on through. Alright. Put that up there, see what we can get from that. And we'll go here. Awesome. That's what I like to hear, sir. You're a scholar and a saint. And I will go there one more time. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, see, I can't see the chat at all. What is going on? Hello, chat. See, I've been sitting here thinking I'm just talking to myself. Wonderful. I could have turned it up. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm still trying to figure out why this is not connecting. So let me try this then, since I can't see it that way, so that I can better communicate. Why don't I do it like this? It'll be somewhat delayed. Alright. I'll mute that so I don't hear it. There we go. Alright, now I've got to switch. Alright, so what do you guys think of it so far? Talk to me. What's going on, peeps? Boop. Alright. Now, I can at least see that I've got a chat. I just gotta make sure I don't look at the other screen, however, because, well, you know, I'm well behind now. But I can at least see that there's chat. So let's go episode 4. Oh, they're just bringing the hurt right away, aren't they? Okay. Let's go, let's go. Sounds like the dog just went outside. I heard the... I guess I should turn around. Heard the door through my headphones. I'm sure that was a pleasant sound. There we go. Who's not ready for a trench run right now? Let's go. Star Wars Arcade Remake. Let's go. Start the petition. Right here in the chat. Tonight. Let's... Come on. Brooks, you're still in there, aren't you? You got nothing going on. You're gonna be up late. You don't have to work tomorrow. Alright, it's getting hectic. I like it. I didn't like that. Also starting to see some more lag, but you know what? It's because I'm running the stream and this stream, and I've opened YouTube all on the same machine. But there we go. This is what it looks like running on a system. So this is Google Stadia streaming to YouTube with me having YouTube up and running so I can actually see my chat since it's all wonky in OBS right now. But all I can say is that thank you for being here. And enjoy this journey over at 2Beard Gaming. It's like I said at the beginning, I'd have no idea who got here when. Rockin' Panzer Dragoon Remake. Legend from my from my childhood. I was ecstatic at the opportunity to get a hold of this one. If you enjoy getting a hold of free games, you could come join our team. I'm sure if you go over to 2beardgaming.com, you can follow the links there and find out how to become one of our staff members where you can get paid in games. And also just hang out and talk with a bunch of cool people, and you know, there's some assholes, to be honest, but I'll just play. You get to hang out with some really cool people and just shoot the breeze, talk games, and just hang out. It's nothing but fun. Alright, I do not remember this level one bit, but I'm having a blast getting whooped on. Guess I should open that sooner, huh? Oh, down and let's do our fancy flying, huh? Oh, look at you. You chintzy little bastard. Alright, at least it wasn't a closed door as soon as we turned. That was some of the stuff straight out of Sewer Shark I was talking about. Oh, Discord messages. I can't check those right now. That did not go so well. We have here Discord. Okay. Sweet. Glad to hear it's working out good. Thanks for letting me know that, Steph. Even though I just told me you had to jump out. Yeah, I think for a little bit. This is where I'm gonna pop up my stream, get the channel's live stream going. But more importantly, get more games that, you know, we have some coverage. We can go back and play some of the stuff we've reviewed, new stuff we're working on, this, that, and the other. We got a lot of content just sitting around. Can't certainly just write one story about a thing or do one review and that be it. It's tons of stuff that we get. We just gotta keep playing. I'm glad that once a year we've done a list. Well, I say we've done. In the 1 year that I've been there, at the conclusion of that year, we did a kind of a rundown of, you know, just games that you're still playing, not necessarily the best games, but games that have been there for quite a bit throughout the course of the year. It's fun to do stuff like that. You know, I look at things like Super Blood Hockey, which it's fantastic, and I gave it an 8, I believe. But it's just, I don't play it all the time, but damn if I don't still just play that game throughout the course of the year. And there's tons of games that they can be fantastic, but you just don't get back to. So it's nice to find games like that, and this is one that, even as a kid, could always just go back to. And so I'm glad to see it come back. I was glad to see them try to, you know, have it live on with Crimson Dragon. Even at the beginning of the original Xbox life cycle, so back in the early 2000s, you had Panzer Dragoon Remake, which I think you can get in Game Pass now. So it's nice to see Panzer still going. Just representing this genre that's kind of dead. I almost feel like you can kind of liken it to the fact that arcades are, for the most part, in a sense, dead. Come on, buddy. Now that I'm paying attention to what I need to be doing to you, right? Man, that sounds fantastic. One wing down. Let's go. He's pissed. Yeah. Oh, tragedy strikes, ladies and gentlemen. The dragon is down. But we're gonna continue, because we're not going out like that. No, especially not since we figured out what we're doing. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, that's tragic, bro. Sorry to hear that. Neighbor trouble sucks. Alright, let's jump back in. So what we got going? Alright, I gotta pay attention. Alright. I'll try not to make any more obnoxious Star Wars references when I'm sure I'll have to restart this at some point again, right? Man, that'd be fun. This section is just so cool. As we drop down. Alright. Open. Alright, I gotta do better than this. I've got to do better than this. This is garbage. Hit him. Not having a good run this time. Too much yapping, I guess. Oh, that wasn't friendly. I thought I got you. Guess I should have paid attention. This is ugly right now. Okay, let's try that again. Ooh, I missed you. Oh, these things again. I forgot about this part. I sucked already. It's gonna be even worse. Alright, come on. Yeah, I'm trying to make you sick on purpose. Come on. Nice little things. Where are you? Come on, fellas. Alright, this is making up for the poor first third. If we can get through this section and not collide too much, we'll be in business. Yeah. Alright. I like my chances a little bit. I think we got a shot. Outside one, but we'll see. I took all the cheap shots I could get. Uh-oh. Is Ben on the YouTube page right now? Is that what just happened? Is that the subscribe button that I just saw up here? Because you could hit that, you know, if you're here and you're not subscribed. That'd be pretty awesome. That's the only way you're going to be able to find all the wonderful content that comes your way at tubeyourgaming.com from the amazing amount of contributors that we have. You've got stuff showing up on a daily basis pretty much, whether it's the website, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. There's always something. There's always something here too, so I am getting worked again when I thought I knew what I was doing. Yeah, I gotta fly away from that way. Keep thinking I can stun it for some reason when it's coming towards me. Oh, I thought I got those. Come on now. Oh, here we go. Drop in front. Oh, we can't control it. I'd love to sit there and blame Stadia for just how crappy I'm playing in general, but no, it's me. Oh no. Come on, buddy, come on. A little bit more for each of us. Oh, you cheap bastard. Where's that going? Right there? There we go. Get some. Alright, I'll take it. I will take it. It's definitely more of a rail shooter, my man. 100% rail shooter. Like I was saying, an absolute just, it's a lost genre. You know, I really think it just kind of went out with arcades, honestly. But when they're done well, man, they are done. They're fantastic. And this is one of the best. This was my introduction, the best I can remember, so I'm ecstatic to be playing it again. In an accessible way. And legal. What we got going on here? Yeah. My phone is dying. Alright. I'm at 87%. But I got a credit, that's all that matters. Hey, if you notice, I did not get an 8 credits, 1 banana out this week. I'm restructuring that to do something a little different with it instead of just giving you arcade Let's Plays. Gonna start doing a lot more digging in and get some more research on the game, so I've got something more to give you about the game. More or less, you know, because I've gone through a lot of the ones that I absolutely adore, but it's also cool to kind of learn about them, especially now. As an adult, I've been picking up some pretty cool things about games, and, you know, just being able to find artists and developers, and it's really cool to see where they started with some things you didn't know until you kind of really dig in and start following the little, I said the threads, I guess, but that come with just kind of studying who worked on what and where they went to. Oh, having trouble seeing you guys with your camouflage. So I hope I answered your question for you there, Lord Schmuck. Soon you'll be able to reclaim your name on YouTube, I hope. Guess I should turn my camera, eh? I'm getting worked. It is getting ugly in here fast, ladies and gentlemen. The banana might not be up to the challenge right now. Oh, you guys are too far out, huh? Alright. Let's see. Come on, buddy. Took me down. Alright. Let's switch them out. Hey. I got another credit to use. So let's use it. Hep 5. Alright. So I need to pay attention to the fact that they are going to hide in the trees on me. Nope. Not letting me sneak those cheap shots in. Except that one on the camera switch. Alright. Alright, much better. A lot smoother. Whoa. What? Okay. I thought I got hit in that one. Tricking me with the sound effects. are those coming from? I do not know. Alright, let's give this one another go. Another big boy. Alright, come on. Okay, so exactly what am I supposed to do in here? I do not remember. I will just keep wearing this guy out though. Damn, goodness. Here we go. Here's the big boy. Let's take down this guy. Come on, I need you down. Oh, I thought that was it. Trying to think of any other. I was talking earlier about other SEGA CD games that I'd like to see get somehow remade, re-released. Since we've got this being remade, we've got. I'm glad I turned around when I did. Double Switch, Night Trap. I had thought maybe Sylphie or Sewer Shark. What else? What are you guys thinking? Other than I just got shot in the face yet again. Alright, that's not working. That's there. Let's check that. Yeah, we're going in one more credit. Let's go. Alright. Third time's gonna be a charm, right? Ooh. Computer's not happy with that. It's chugging. There we go. Much better run. What else we got? That's where it's getting me. I'm not looking at these guys. So that's why I was getting that firestorm that was wearing me out. So why didn't anybody tell me that? You guys are not very polite. You're supposed to be looking out for your man over here. All just work together. Not that it looks like it's helping me too much here. Is that enough? Yeah, it is. Take it. big improvement over the first 2 runs. I'll take that. Let's see what we can do here. Trying to figure out a trick to survive this onslaught in this area. Come on, buddies. This is the part that I don't quite know what I'm supposed to do to survive. Trick-wise. To avoid getting hit right there. So let me know in my chat. Because I am too old and it was my wife's birthday yesterday. So there you go. I cannot go that far back in my head to remember what to do to next spot. But again, that goes back to the state of gaming back then. It was skill, but it was a lot of recognition. You could get some beautiful runs going. Not that you don't today. I certainly enjoy watching some speedrunners and some of the other pros play when they live stream. Finally. Still not enough. I am down to a third? Goodness. Just do it this way. What you doing, buddy? Okay. Alright, there we go. Whew. I'm tired. Where are we going? Here I thought I'd beaten you. I only fooled myself, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we shooting? Where exactly are we aiming this? Oh, goodness gracious. Well now, I'm just gonna hang out under this flying foot until I get a shot at it. Finish shooting these damn things. So what do you guys want me to try to rock out next time we're streaming? Yes, that'll work. That was the most anticlimactic finish to an episode I have ever seen. What do you guys want to see for the next one? If we keep it retro. Thinking about going back further, obviously. Maybe go to the Master System and check out, was it Lord of Darkness? Shadow of Dark? I don't know. Whatever their version of Castlevania was. I've heard nothing but cool things about that, so why not check that out? When there's a draw, fella, this is going to be the last episode. This was our trial run for this YouTube, and it's been touch and go as far as what I think has been going on, but we'll smooth it out. You gotta start somewhere, right? Oh, look at this epic this movie is. This is already more compelling and action-packed than anything Jupiter Ascending had to offer. Watch that on a plane coming back from the Middle East. Like, oh, well, you know, now's a good time to watch it. It can't be as bad as everybody said. It is. Like, it's not even ironically good. Oh, struggle bus. Come on now. There we go. You know, they have a VR version? Is this VR supported? I'm gonna have to check that out. Alright. Well, it says 3 credits, but we're on 1. Final credit, let's roll. But I am gonna have to check to see if this is on VR, because as I was just swiveling in my chair there, turning, I was like, man, this would be fantastic. One of those 3D theaters. You can just look all around, kind of like a co-op experience. Have a pilot and a gunner, just sweet. I mean, just making games for you. Nothing better to do, right? Pop up in the chat, make the game together. We'll chat it out. As soon as I can figure out this guy. There you go, buddy. Oh, that was cheating. Gotcha. Oh, you got me too. That's what I get for running my mouth. It'd be pretty brutal if you lost it, if you could like took rider damage while you were flying too. I guess I wouldn't make it very far past this stage. Taking his head clean off 3 times, but I don't know. Is it that thing? Where are we? There we are. Short turn. Shmup, if you're still out there. I don't know what shmups we should throw out here other than there it goes. Other than stare it in DU3. Well, that was fun, ladies and gentlemen, going back to my childhood. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Just playing. No, but seriously, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that on Stadia, and I thought it handled pretty well considering it's streaming to YouTube. I'm streaming it through Google, through the Stadia, and I've got open session of YouTube running so that I can see my comments, since it's not working today. So thank you for checking in with us over here. I appreciate it. Do be sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you check us out on Twitter at 2beardgaming, as well as the website 2beardgaming.com. You can catch me, TF Banana, on Twitter as well, at the Filthy Banana. Till next time, peace. But see, now I gotta do like all this stuff and shut it down and blah 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 blah.